Hi everyone, it's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio, and I'm back to do another episode of I Saw It on Pinterest. And today, let me get my iPad fired up. I want to do a version of this, and it is actually a journal cover. I'm not going to do a journal cover, but it is by SophisticatedGlitz. Um, And this journal actually is available if you're interested in going to look at it on her in her Etsy store. It looks like a really cute little journal. It's kind of a steampunk themed journal. Looks like it has a lot of Tim Holtz stuff in it, but it's really cute. Um, so if you're interested in that, hop over to her Etsy shop and take a look at it. But what I'm interested in this particular make that she did is the way that she used these two Tim Holtz silhouettes, or I forget exactly what he does call them. Because I have just a few of these left and I never can figure out how I want to use them. And I thought this was kind of a cool idea, was to put two of them side by side. So that's going to be the focus of my make. I'm not working on anything steampunk right now, so I'm not interested in making a steampunk piece of ephemera, but we're going to adapt this look, which I love overall. I'm just not working on anything like that right now. Um, and I'm going to adapt it to use in my Flea Market journal. So to do that, what I have is I have this piece of cardstock, Tim Holtz cardstock, that just has some script writing on the front and the back. And this is a piece of the backdrops. And I have cut it to, it's 4 inches by 6 inches. So 8 inches by 6 inches. So I've cut it down just a little bit. And I'm going to make like a little fold out booklet thing to go in the journal. So that is my first piece. And then I have this piece of Tim Holtz ephemera that looks like a photo album. And these are the two people that I have picked out to use to put on mine. And the reason I picked these two is because they are both looking in the same direction with their eyes. So my thinking was, if they're having a photo made or whatever, I didn't want one of them to be looking straight ahead or this way, and then one of them, be looking the other way. So that's kind of how I determined what I was going to pick to use together. And I will cut them off a little bit, their shoulders, even with the page, once I decide exactly where I want them. I was going to put the woman in the front because I'm not a big fan of this, the woman behind the man kind of thing. But it doesn't look right. So I am going to do it with regret. We all know who should get top billing, right? Sorry if any of you men that are watching this video, but oh. Sorry, I still have a scratchy, yucky throat. It doesn't hurt, it's just itching. Okay, and then I have this clock, which is a scrapbook paper. It was on the inside of the cover of a Mente paper. And so that is where that came from. And I'm going to leave that overhanging because that's going to be my tab to open the little book. And then I'm going to put this book corner on the corner of the album just so I have a little bit of interest. And then I have this little blue flower I'm going to put on his jacket to bring in another blue element. And then I have this little bird that I'm going to put here on top of the clock because of the little birds here. Okay? And then I have a card to go inside. This is out of a Flea Market magazine, and it is just the photo of a bunch of old souvenir spoons that were in the magazine, and I backed it with some Tim Holtz paper that's light enough to be written on, and I'm going to put that inside as a tag on one side, and then on the other side I'm just going to do some scrap papers to make like a little place to journal. Okay, so that's the plan. And then eventually it will go in this pocket, which is a pocket from the kit. And so when I determine where it's going to go, I think it's going to fit down in this pocket just fine. Alright, so let's put everything together and see what we come up with. So I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. It is hot as crud here still. And while I'm thinking about it, I am going on vacation soon, and I am going to try and have some videos already scheduled to play while I'm gone. But if you do not see a video on a normal day that I normally make a video, it's because I will be in Maine. We're going to Maine to stay at a resort there, so I'm looking forward to that. I've never been that far north, believe it or not, and so I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to especially seeing the difference in the beach area. Being from the South and being from Charleston and spending most of my childhood there, basically all of my childhood. I think we moved there when I was in the 3rd grade, so until I graduated high school. So I am used to that kind of beach, and so I'm really interested in seeing, the rocks go down into the ocean. So, and then of course antique shopping. I remember my mom going to Maine when she was alive, and she did some antiquing while she was there, and she was talking about, how wonderful the antique shops were there. So I'm looking forward to doing that as well. And I think the thing is that it was different. It's just different than what we see here in the South, and that's the main thing I like about going someplace new is that what people have in their shops and stuff, or, you know, you get to see different things that you may not get to see wherever you're from. So I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, back to what I was saying. If I miss a day, I apologize. I am going to try to get them all done, but I may not, depending on what all I get into between now and then. I will put my Etsy shop on the vacation while I'm gone, because obviously I will not be here to ship anything out. And, oh, and I have a sale going on in my shop right now on journals. It's just on the journals, and it's for the next week, and it's 20% off any journal that I have in the shop. So if you're interested in that, there should not be a code or anything necessary. It should just automatically give you 20% off. If you go and you do put one in your cart or whatever and you don't get the discount, please let me know. Because I just set it up and I just want to make sure that it's working like it's supposed to. Sometimes when I do the, you know, if you favored an item discount, or if you put something in your cart discount, it seems like it doesn't always send the emails like it should. So I want to be sure and monitor it and make sure that, you know, you are getting the discount. Okay. End of business. All right. So let's glue all this together. So I want to put this on first. First I want to put this on. And I'm hoping that it's going to stay on just one sheet of paper. I guess I could put a little bit of fabric tag on it too. Just up on this flat part. Okay. All right, Amy. Get your act together here. There we go. I'm going to squeeze it slightly with my fingers, and then I'm going to get my pliers and do the rest. Oops. Get back on there. What's going on here? There we go. All right. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fine. All right, now I'm gonna glue this down. I'm gonna use Fabri-Tac since we have the metal part. Or at least I'm gonna use Fabri-Tac where the metal part is. I'm gonna use art glitter glue for where everything else is. My sister's going to be staying here dog watching. It's always nice when you have somebody that's willing to do that, so you don't have to take them out of their environment. I feel like they're happier that way, which, you know, that we've always used. I don't know if you guys have it when we don't have someone. We've always used rover.com to find somebody in our area, and we've been very pleased with, you know, the couple that we have used. Because they're usually either retired or they're stay-at-home moms or, you know, whatever. So, I don't feel like that they're having to stay in the kennel all day, the crate. Oops, that might be too. That's good right there, I think. All right. All right, let's put her back here. You can see I tried to use her and some other make and must have decided that I didn't like it. So I can see where I've taken her off. Something. And I don't have anything against these little portraits or whatever you're gonna call, whatever you want to call them. But I just feel like they're awkward to use in a journal. And that could be just me. But I think this is a great idea for them. Okay, so let's cut those shoulders down. Ooh, I got that one crooked. Oh, that doesn't matter. That's him. Okay, we're good. We're just going to trim it off. Pin this up. trim his shoulder. Alright, and then fold it shut and trim hers. Okay, and let's ink that. Alright, now let's put our little bird. This is a 49 and Market die cut. It actually had 2 birds on the die cut, and I just cut one of them off and saved the other one for a different make. And then we'll put the little blue flower. It is 49 in Market also. Give him a little boutonniere there. Now, do we need anything else? We could use a little label right there. I wonder if I have a little something with blue in it. Or green. Uh-oh, I left my pen out of my glue too long. Grab my book here. I may have to go to the teeny tiny ones. What about a number? Do we want a number? I don't really have a green option in here. Let's see that. See, I was thinking that that goes with the tag pretty good. Yep, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so then this will open, and this will go in a pocket here. And then my paper stack will go here. And I don't have my paper stack created right now, but you get the point. What can I do my pocket out of? I'm just scrapping out of my scrap bin. That one's not wide enough. No, that's really not wide enough unless I did it that way, but that'll go with that. Okay. Excuse me. I've got this. That will work. I guess it goes this way. Where's my tear roller? I'll lay my iPad on top of it. Eat that. Let's see if I can put just a little bitty glue line. So it doesn't take up too much of my space here. I can always cut the tag down a little bit if I had to, but I would rather not. Okay, and then my tag. Yeah, it's gonna fit. Oops, I didn't let the bottom dry. Came sticking right out the bottom. But that's gonna go in there once everything gets glued. I'll just leave it alone. And then my paper stack will go over here, and I'll probably just staple it in. Okay, so that is our make for today. And I don't want to put anything else, and actually my pocket probably should be the other way since I have this. There are some pockets that go the other way in this kit. There's that one. And there's several. That I can choose from. So yeah, that's gonna work. I like it. That one. There's this one. So yeah, I got several that I can choose from. Alright, so I'm happy with that. I hope you guys liked it too. And like I said, SophisticatedGlitz. And that journal is listed on Etsy. And so if you're interested in it, go check it out. And that will do it for me today. And I will see you back tomorrow for 50 Stack Challenge number 5. It's the first week of the new challenge. So if you haven't jumped in on that yet, it's a perfect time to start. And check out Amy at Crafty Cats YouTube channel. She did the first 2 prompts on Monday. She should have playlists on her channel where you can go back and see what those prompts are. Or you can search the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 5 on Instagram and you can see what the prompts are there as well. So I will see you back tomorrow for that. Until then, everybody have a good evening. Bye.